Hey, it's me, Debbie Hilly, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about safety because we're having so many problems in this industry lately with dogs getting injured or groomers getting injured. Snickers, hush, please. We're trying to have a conversation here. You're not helping. Not very happy, obviously. But I wanted to talk to you about double tethering for safety's sake right this second, and she's a good reason to show you because she'll bail off this table in a heartbeat. With double tethering, we have two arms, which is easy enough to lower this table and show you. I have two arms. One for the head, one for the rear. Both have Groomer's Helper extenders on them just because that's what I really like. But you can use a regular loop if you want to. The extenders just mean I don't have to adjust the table arm at all. It can just stay where it is. But because she is secured with both a rear wide strap, which it's not wide, but it's fairly wide, and a neck strap, she can't get off this table at all. She cannot get to the edge of the table. That's as far as she can go, right there. She can't go any further. Her feet, as you'll see here, she cannot get to the edge of this table. This is as far as she can get. I mean, literally, her feet won't come off. So she can't jump off the table. Even if she were to jump, the rear loop is going to bring her right back. And please don't give me heck for that. I'm just showing you how this works so that you get an idea. I didn't hurt her at all. She still loves me. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, the reason I double tether like that is so that if I do have to walk, let's say 2 feet away and grab a brush or 3 feet away to turn off a dryer, I can do that. Without worrying about her jumping off the table or whatever. If I have to turn my back to answer the phone, I can do that. Almost all of my dogs in my shop are double tethered at one point in time. And we do use either two arms or, if you're not lucky enough to have two arms, this is the wrong loop for this. But if I use the regular Groomer's Helper arm or loop adjuster, or any loop for that matter, you just hook the second one into the swivel part, and then they can't go anywhere. They're going to swing right back onto the table, as we've discussed in our loop safety class. Okay. Then there's one other thing on this table. Hopefully you can see this. There is a Groomer's Helper here. If she were one, and she is, that is really fighting me and really doing her best to get off the table, voila. Now she's really not going anywhere. Now that said, I only use my Groomer's Helper loop, or my Groomer's Helper rather, the clamp, in cases where the dog is really out of control and I really can't control them, and she's not that bad. Once I turn the dryer on, she will be. But that's for another time and another place. Double loop, rear and front. You can get a wider one. In fact, Colin Taylor sells them. They're available at Frank Rowe. I don't know. Several places sell wider straps if you're not comfortable with this lower one. If she were fighting me and it was really tight, it would be a different story. But it's really loose and she's not fighting it, so it's not that big of a deal. If it makes you uncomfortable, you can always loosen it a little bit. Still get the same effect. She can't jump off the table. So that's why we double tether. And in her case, maybe triple tether. Ear safety's next. Don't go anywhere.